At university, I studied a Bachelor of International Hotel and Tourism Management, so it's nothing really to do with the brewing industry, but just got more and more interested in it.
My brother and I used to live in a small apartment in Toowong, which is a suburb close to the University of Queensland.
And we basically just made beer in our basement to save money, and we started off doing extract beers and just sort of picking up on small skills in brewing and that sort of thing, and just getting more interested in it.
We actually converted our laundry into a brewery, essentially. We used to have parties at university where everyone would come over, and no one would actually have to bring anything themselves because we had floor-to-ceiling shelves in this laundry.
The Vinmonopol of Australia is called a Bottle-O for short, so we called it our bottle shop, and that's sort of how we got started with brewing and learning the different aspects of brewing. At university, I met my Norwegian wife. We went travelling around Europe for 5 months in a camper van, and then we decided we needed to find some work to keep on going, and basically just decided to move back to Norway. When I came to Norway, I was given a bottle of beer from a neighbour who'd borrowed a drill, and it just sort of picked up my interest in brewing again. And
2 years ago, he came to me and asked if we wanted to start a brewery, like a proper brewery together, and do proper craft beer.
So we decided to open a small craft microbrewery, and we just sort of saw that there was a gap in the market, and there was very little of the market was taken up with micro craft beer. So we decided, we'll jump on the bandwagon and open a small brewery and sort of build something up from a small operation. I'd saved up over a couple of years money to buy all the brewery equipment, and we sort of just bought equipment month by month and sort of put it together in my apartment. Once we had everything we needed for the brewing equipment, we then started looking for a place to set it up, start brewing with the system and finding out how it worked, and start developing some recipes. It was never actually supposed to be the brewery, but it ended up working out better than we thought. When we moved in here, we realised that maybe it was actually suitable for the actual brewery, so we decided to apply for the licence and then went from there. Once we were up and running, we've just sort of tried to support ourselves that way. So yeah, it was quite a small start-up, and we've just basically been investing in more fermenters. Each time we have enough money to buy a new one, we buy another one.
There's two trains of thought with the naming of the brewery. The first is pretty obvious. Cameron was the one that came to me and said, do you want to start a brewery? And we were always kind of tipping around brothers, brewery, or something to do with, Cameron and I being brothers, but it's sort of named after my little brother, as in being Little Brother Brewery.
There's nothing to do with being a brother or little brother or anything like that. Even though Andrew probably said that, did he? Did he? We're the smaller brewery to the large breweries, betraying the fact that we're the underdog to the larger breweries, so that's why we call ourselves Little Brother.
The ideas of us being this smaller entity in this much larger global industry, which is the kind of big brother brewing industry, and us kind of not against them, but as being this smaller company that was doing really high-end quality products and really focusing on the important aspects of brewing.
So we're 3 people running the brewery. It's myself, my brother Andrew, and a good friend, Lachlan.
So our parents travelled Europe together, funnily enough in Oslo. Dad and Cameron and Andrew's dad, Craig, they were colleagues, and then they came here, and so I've known them my whole life. So we're not related, but we're a family. I came to Norway the first time just to visit, but this second time I've come here for beer. Before I came to Norway, I've been a fully qualified electrician, but I was also I was a bartender since 2010. I work in one bar a couple of times a week, but here, it's a full-time job, if not more some weeks, Monday till Sunday. My title, I suppose, is Head of Sales and Marketing, but I'm delivery driver, I'm a labeler, I'm a bottler. I've brewed beer, I've made a recipe, cap everything, I keg beer, do everything.
I studied architecture at university and I have a background in photography and graphic design. I've basically worked for architects for the last 10 years or so. I look after the section of the brewery which involves graphic design, branding, marketing, social media, website design, anything that's kind of artistic.
So I'm currently working as the bar manager at the new Brewdog in Oslo. Here at the brewery I'm the head brewer, and I'm also responsible for taking care of all the accounts and paperwork, and I also do deliveries along with Lachlan. So basically we're 3 equal partners in the business.